Hello, I'm Naomi Craig. I am glad you're here today for 5 Minute Book Reviews. This today I'm going to be reviewing Seeking Treasure by Donna Elaine. This is actually unique because it is not fiction. I don't get through nonfiction very fast. This is like a Christian living Bible study type book, and Donna is one of my critique partners. So I've had the opportunity to read this book and also another Bible study of hers. I'm counting it as a Bible study. I don't know if it was Christian living or if it's a Bible study, but I did count it as a Bible study because it deals with seeking out what God has given you. And because it is a unique situation, I am actually just going to do 5 quotes from this book instead of the five different points. So here's the first thing. And I was really reading this at a time that I saw part of my personality, and I don't always like all that I see about myself, and I just was feeling kind of down. And right away, Donna says like, um, if it stands to reason that if we are made in the image of God, then chances are the personality that we have is going to be reflecting some part of God's personality. So that kind of convicted my attitude on that, and it has been helpful to reshape some of my thought process. Here are 5 different quotes that were meaningful to me from Seeking Treasures. Number 1, he wanted you. He wove himself into your DNA within the language he created to say, you are a human being made in my image, and chose specific aspects of his nature to combine in a unique way to make a one-of-a-kind work of art that has never been seen before on this earth and will never be seen again. You. And he did this on purpose, with intent. That's number 1. Let me go on to the next. I have a lot of notes on here, so let me find some more really powerful ones here. We'll go with this one. Because the enemy can't steal your identity from you, because it is written into the DNA of your body, soul, and spirit, he settles for covering up your identity under the blanket of lies. And there we go with number 3. A great way to turn the enemy's tactics against him is to examine his attacks against you to see what he is trying to accomplish. When you see what he is attempting to destroy, you will see an aspect of your nature revealed. And a quick thought on that, like, obviously the enemy knows like what's going to get you down, what's going to get me down. And he's not very creative. Donna brings that out. Like, he's going to bring up the same old junk time and time again. It's not like it's a new battle, really, for the most part. So you can plan ahead, and you don't have to be like sucker punched when the enemy plans against you. So that was really my, it just hit me right when I was needed to be where I needed to be at that time. So that was number 3. Let's see here. What? Oh, that's just a bookmark. I thought I saw another note, but that was a bookmark. So excuse me. Let me get back there. Apparently, my phone does not know the difference between a bookmark for reading purposes and a bookmark for review. So I am going through here. Here we go. Here's another one. To truly have your mind set on what his spirit desires, this is number 4, you need to be in continuous connection and communication with him. at all times and about all things. You can no longer rely on your own perceptions, interpretations, opinions, viewpoints, past experiences, or present circumstances to inform your thoughts and feelings. And again, that's with the concept that, if we're not our own, we're bought with that price, then why are we still going back to the same old, and the same old defensiveness, the same old ways of fighting, the same old ways of, we are changed through Christ. So let's live like we're changed. Let me see if I can't find one more for number 5. Oh, here, see, it says bookmark and it says highlight. Now I get it. All right, we're gonna go with this for our last one. It's actually quite a chunk. You can't change your flesh. You can't heal the wounds in your heart. You can't win a battle against the enemy on your own. Yet these truths don't bring despair because you have a partner, his indwelling spirit, and you are never alone. His heart and your heart are made one, an astonishing and humbling truth, by his choice to be ever present and connected with you, unified in mind, heart, and spirit. Through his presence, joined with your willingness to partner with him, your mind is transformed, the wounds of your hearts healed, your spirit is enlivened, and your motives grow to match his heart of love. His love then begins to produce certain fruit in you and provides you with equipping for the battle against evil, for the benefit of the body of Christ. So I was challenged by this. It took a long time. Sorry, Donna, because you gave that to me a long time ago. Or I want it. This is actually a good plug. If you like getting free books, interacting with authors when they're doing promotional deals, or even just, getting on their radar, you get free books. Another way, I also mentioned it, Donna is one of my critique partners, so I get to read her books for free that way. So there's lots of ways that you could score some free books, whether contests or stuff like that. Or another way is to go on authors' advanced, like their street time, like your favorite author, and you just love them so much, and you love to spread the word about good books. If you go on their street team and commit to helping, chances are you get a free book from that too. So there's lots of different ways. It really did help me get a couple of thoughts planted into my mind on how I'm to behave. If it's not there was one illustration about a garden, like you got to learn to realize when something is your responsibility, yes, but you have to realize when something is somebody else's responsibility, like in a garden, somebody else's weed. Like, don't go pulling somebody else's dandelion. Don't go borrowing trouble, So it was really helpful. If you like Christian living books, I'd recommend anything by Donna, actually. But this is called Seeking Treasures, and it actually did place in this year's Sailor Awards. So congratulations, Donna. And I have kept you long enough. This is much longer than 5 minutes. I do apologize. Until next time, I hope you have an excellent book to read, and don't forget to leave a review. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Naomi.